Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm your other Taekook. It's a complete boy and boy FF. If you don't like my voice, mute guys. A beautiful boy was roaming on the road, humming his favorite song. He then entered inside a cake shop. He smiled widely, getting inside, and bite the cake, as it is his parents' anniversary. Junguk, Amma Appa will be so happy. He was walking to his home, thinking about his parents' reaction. He walked while giggling, as suddenly he was on floor. Junguk, what happened? My cake. He looked at the road, as his cake was on the road, completely destroyed. He gasped, looking up, as a man who had collided with him. Because of him, his cake got ruined. Hey boy, are you fine? Junguk, not at all, mister. You ruined my cake, Jungkook said as he stood up. The man was frozen to even notice it as he kept staring at him. Jungkook mind. I was going to say something, but he took my hands and ran inside a small pathway. Jungkook, hey, leave me. What are you doing? Leave. His eyes widened as he couldn't say anything because the man had hold his mouth, whispering, Shh, don't talk, he said in a deep voice, making him gulp, and nodded. Jungkook looked at his eyes as he was wearing a mask. The man removed his hands and he stared at him. You are beautiful, and boy like you shouldn't wander around in night. Jungkook looked at him, frowning as he was going to say something, but didn't as he placed a finger on his lips. He shook his head, making Jungkook nod. Suddenly, a sound was heard as Jungkook flinched and hugged the man. Was shocked but hugged him, patting his back. Shh, it's all right, Yoongi. Hey Tae, where are you? Tae, Yoongi Young, come to XXX place. He said in his earpod as the latter nodded and Tae peeked over the wall. He held the boy's head covering him and all the sounds were immediately stopped. Some men in black suit come to the place and quickly tackled them, and some come to the man. They stood there shocked as they saw him hugging someone. Yoongi and a short male come to him and saw this too. Yoongi, Tae, are you alright? Tae, I'm alright, Hyung. Clear the mess and take them to basement. And Jimin take care of everything. Jimin nodded, but he was looking at the person in his best friend's arms. He was really curious as he never saw him like this. First time he seeing his best friend hugging someone made him happy as his bestie got his love. He can clearly see that. He can clearly see his best friend hugging the boy, not leaving him, telling it's fine softly. Wow, he never heard this voice of him. But he is so happy as he know his bestie isn't like this. As he hates skinship, he never hugged or let anyone touch him. He never been in a relationship. Jimin still remembers his bestie saying that one day he will meet his love and he will wait for him. But now, seeing him hugging someone made him sure that what is his bestie feeling. Tae looked at the boy who had fallen unconscious. He sighed and patted his head. Yoongi, who is he? Tae, I bumped into him, Yoongi. Okay, let's go from here. Tae nodded as he picked the boy in bridal style. Jimin, Yoongi, he found him. Yoongi, what? Yoongi asked, confused, as he looked at Jimin. Jimin, my bestie fell in love with that cute boy Yoongi. Yoongi, oh, I was also wondering seeing him like this. Jimin, come let's go, I want to see that boy. Jimin said, dragging Yoongi to the car as Tae was already inside the car with the boy in his arms. Yoongi, what about this boy Tae? Tae, find details about him and go to the mansion. Yoongi nodded and Tae looked at the boy in his arms, who was unconscious, as a small smile came to his lips. Tae, cute, Tae said and moved his hairs on his forehead, holding him closer. Jimin looked at Tae, slightly clearing his throat, teasing him. Jimin, already whipped, huh? Tae, don't disturb me, Jimin. Jimin, can't take your eyes from him, right, Tae? Tae, I thought you know your best friend. Jimin, oh my god. So, is it true? Jimin asked excitingly. Tae looked at Junguk, caressing his hair, not answering anything. Jimin wide his eyes, smiling. Jimin, oh my god, Yoongi, he fell in love with that cute boy. Tae, Jimin. Jimin, what? Okay, don't look at me like that. Yoongi, look, our Tae had fallen in love at first sight. Can you believe it? I thought he gonna be single forever. Tae shook his head and concentrated on the beautiful boy while smiling, seeing his baby face. They reached the mansion as he went inside. A tall man come from the kitchen when he heard the main door opening. He gasped, seeing a boy in his brother's arms. He ran towards him and looked closely at the boy and gasped. Jin, wow, he's so cute. Oh my god, Junie, come here. Tell me, where did you get this cute boy? Tae shook his head and said, Tae, Hyung, he went unconscious. Please check him. Jin, oh okay, bring him to the room. Tae nodded as they went to the room. He placed him on the bed slowly and Jin started checking him. Jin, he's fine. Just fainted because of the shock. By the way, how was the mission? And who is this cute boy? Jimin, I will tell you, Hyung. Jimin explained everything as they are now in the living room. Jin, so you are saying that he fall for that cute boy? Jimin, yes Hyung, you have to see how he is looking at that boy. Jin, he is so cute, no wonder Tae had fallen for him. RM, what? Jin, what? Tae, what are you all talking about? They shook their head and said nothing. J-Hope, hey guys, am I late? Jimin, no, not at all, Hobby. Tae, did you bring the file? Tae asked J-Hope, who nodded, giving the file to him. J-Hope, yes, here. Tae took it and started reading immediately. Jimin, is it about that cute boy? J-Hope nodded. Tae, Jeon Junguk, cute name. Junguk, where am I? Junguk come down, holding his head as he started walking to the living room. As he saw some people sitting there, Tae looked there and immediately went to him. As he saw, he was about to fall. Tae, how did you know? Jungkook, with your eyes. Why am I here? Did you? And where am I right now? Answer me. Tae, okay, calm down. Jungkook, you are saying me to calm down? Are you even serious? Because of you, even my cake got ruined. Tae placed his fingers on his lips, making him shut his mouth. Tae, shh, first hear me out. I'm sorry, because of me, your cake got ruined. But it was unintentional. And you fainted, and I bring you here. Jungkook, what time is it? Jin, it's 11 p.m. Jungkook, oh my god, my Amma Appa must be worried now. I should go. Tae, Jungkook, wait, don't panic, calm down. It's not good to go outside. Come and take rest. Jungkook, I want to go. Why should I stay here? My parents must be worried for me. Jungkook said, panicking with tears welled up in his doe eyes. Tae, okay, don't worry, I will drop you home. Jungkook nodded, looking down. They are in peaceful silence as Jungkook was really worried as he didn't take his phone also. Jungkook, he cleared his throat, looking at Tae. Jungkook, can you give me your phone? I want to call my parents. Tae, of course, here. Jungkook took it and called his parents and told them he will be home soon and don't need to be panic. Jungkook, thank you, he said, smiling a little while giving his phone back. Jungkook, my cake, what about my cake? Tae, oh don't worry, I will buy it. Jungkook, you better be, it was a special cake to me, but it got ruined. Today is my parents' anniversary. Tae, I'm really sorry, Jungkook. Tae said sadly. Jungkook, it's okay. Jungkook, okay, can I ask you a question? Tae mind. Is he going to ask me how do I know his name? Oh my god, what should I say? Tae nodded. Jungkook, why those guys were following you? Tae, it's they come for me. They wanted to took my position. Junguk. What? Tae. Yeah. Junguk. Are you sort of famous or something? Tae. Well, do you know V? I am V. Junguk. Yes, I know. Oh, wait. What? He whispered, yelled, hearing it, as he opened his mouth to say something, but he couldn't say anything. He gulped, looking at him as he smiled nervously. Jungkook, I was kidding. You don't have to buy me cake. Tae chuckled as he shook his head. Jungkook pouted, looking at him, biting his lips. He stopped the car in his house as Jungkook looked at him, slowly getting outside. Jungkook, please, I'm sorry if I say something. Tae to get outside as Jungkook ran towards his house scared. Tae, hey, Jungkook, wait. Jungkook stopped on his track as Tae come in front of him. Tae, I won't do anything. Don't be scared, okay? And here, it's your cake. Tae said, forwarding him his cake, who took it and smiled at him. Jungkook, thank you, Tae. And don't wander around in the night like this, okay? Tae said as he tucked his hair behind his ear. Jungkook nodded with wide eyes as his stomach did a flip when the older male did this. Tae chuckled, seeing the younger, who was frozen on his spot. He quickly ran to his home, looking like a cherry. Tae stood there until the younger get inside and get in the car with a smile in his face. That day, Jungkook enjoyed with his parents. He didn't tell them about him as he don't want to make them worried. He slept that day with the handsome elder's thoughts. It's been weeks. Jungkook had met the elder. After that day, he didn't meet him. He met him few times in a few places, but he cannot talk to him. Whenever he went close to him, the elder was nowhere. He was sad and confused about himself, not understanding anything. What is he feeling? But what he don't know is that the elder who always see him. Jungkook is now in the office. He felt a headache as he thought of having a coffee in the nearby cave. As he sat in one of the chairs, he sat there giving his order, completely immersed in his own thoughts. And his order come as he looked at it. Cake. Jungkook, I didn't order it. Maybe they are mistaken. Jungkook, excuse me, I didn't order it. Waiter, that man ordered it for you, sir. Jungkook confusingly looked at there and saw a man going. He ran behind the man, wanting to see who it is, and he saw it was the man who is not leaving his thoughts. He quickly went behind him as he saw the man going in a car. Jungkook, hey wait, but he already had gone. Again a week later, Jungkook is now sure that the elder made him feel something he isn't sure about it, but he wanna see him, meet him. He was walking to his home with a shy smile on his face. He looked down, turning red, thinking about the hug as he touched his arms. He hugged himself, feeling the elder's touch. Jungkook, Aish, what am I thinking? He hit his own forehead and with a smile he entered his home. Junguk, Amma, Miss Jun. Cookie, you come. How was your day? Junguk, very tired, Amma, he said, sitting on the couch. Miss Jun caressed his hair as Junguk sat there, mind filled with his thoughts. Mrs. Dion, go and take a bath, Cookie. I prepared snacks for you. Jungkook, okay, Amma. He went inside his room and after he took a warm bath and come down, he frowned seeing some people sitting there on the couch. Mr. Dion, Cookie, come here. Jungkook went to his appa and sat beside him. Mrs. Jeon, this is our son Jeon Jungkook, she said to the people who come there as Jungkook looked at them. Hi Jungkook. Jungkook, hello sir. Mr. Jeon, son, this is my boss, Mr. Koi, and her sister YN. Jungkook nodded, saying hi to them. Mr. Koi, did you tell him about it, Jeon? Mr. Jeon, no sir. Mr. Koi, okay then I will say that. Actually, I come here for a proposal. As my sister like you, so I talked to your father and mother. They don't have any problem in it. You know, whatever I have is for my sister. So, what do you say? Jungkook was froze as he looked at his father who was looking at him for his answer. Mr. Jeon, can he take some time, sir? Mr. Koi nodded as they went after talking for some time. Jungkook was still dazed in his thoughts, unable to say anything. He looked at his father who was coming towards him. Jungkook, Appa. Mr. Jeon, Cookie, you don't have to say it now. You can think about it, son. Jungkook, Appa, Amma, I'm not ready for this marriage. Mr. Jeon, what? Cookie, think about it, son. You don't have to say it now. Jungkook, I cannot marry anyone, Appa. Please understand me. Mr. Jeon, why? Miss Jeon, Cookie, what happened? Tell to Amma. Jungkook, Amma, I love someone, he said, closing his eyes. As they both wiped their eyes, as it was shocking for them. Miss John, oh, that's it. At your age, I also got so many crushes. It's alright. Jungkook, it isn't crush, Amma. Mr. John, son, it's really good proposal. The girl is good looking, rich, and your life will be settled. Think about it, son. Jungkook, Appa. But one thing won't be in my life. Happiness. I won't be ever happy doing it, Appa. I love him, Appa. I don't think I can live without him. Miss John, Cookie, it's alright. Who is that boy? What is he doing? Is he from a good family? Are you sure that he loves you? Jungkook, that Amma, I don't know. Mr. John, what? Jungkook, Appa, I only know his name and profession. Miss John, so you didn't confess to him? Jungkook shook his head. Jungkook, but I know that I love him, Appa. I know about my feelings. I will tell to him soon. They sighed as they don't know what to say to their son. 2 weeks later, Jungkook mind. Where are you, Tae? Why aren't you coming to me? What do I even do? Junguk was in his usual coffee shop. As he was looking outside and saw a glimpse of the man he yearned to see coming to him. Tae come there as he sat opposite of him. Tae, hey beautiful. Jungkook didn't look at him as he looked away. Tae, beautiful. Jungkook's ear turned red, but he didn't look at him. Jungkook, why did you come here? Tae, huh? Jungkook, I ask, why did you come here? Like always, buy me cake and go? Tae looked at him with a smile, understanding about why he is mad. Tae, then should I go? He asked with a teasing smile. Jungkook, don't you dare, he said and didn't think as he quickly ran to him, jumping on his arms. Tae smiled, catching him securely in his arms. Jungkook, do you even know how I am? He sobbed as he hugged him tightly, hiding his face in his neck. Tae, stop crying, beautiful. Jungkook, you are so bad. Why didn't you show up to me? Huh? Tell me. Tae, I'm sorry, beautiful, I'm sorry. Jungkook, no. First tell me why. Tae, I will tell everything to you, beautiful. Calm down. Jungkook, I couldn't come to your house. I forgot the way to your home. He sniffed, laying on his shoulder. Tae, did you miss me? Jungkook, what are you even asking? Of course, I missed you a lot. Do you even know what do you did to me? I couldn't even sleep because of you. Tae, why beautiful? Jungkook, it's because you always roam around in my mind. Tae, really? Tae asked while his eyes were filled with happiness. Tae, well, then you are responsible for my sleepless night too, beautiful. You always come in my mind, my heart, my own body is craving for you so much. Jungkook bit his lips in shyness. Tae slowly placed him down as he kneeled in front of him, giving him the bucket. Tae, my beautiful, I got to know that you love so many flowers rather than single flower. So this is for you, beautiful. Tae handed him the bucket, who took it shyly. Beautiful, do you know why I call you beautiful? Because you are like a blooming flower as you come in my life to make it beautiful as you. My sweet beautiful, I cannot imagine a life without you. My whole life depends upon you. I don't know what to say, beautiful. I never felt like this before. This feeling, this craving, I never felt it. But after meeting you, I want you to be mine. I want you in my life. My everything craves for you, beautiful. You know, baby, there isn't a second that passes in my life not thinking about you. Your smile, your innocence, your heart, body, soul, everything. I fall for you, beautiful. Please be mine and make my life complete. I want to make you smile, laugh, happy. I want to protect you, secure you, cherish you, and love you with my everything. I want to hide you in my pocket and protect you. So, my beautiful Bubba ball, please be mine and marry me. Will you marry me, beautiful? Junguk had his hands on his mouth as he looked at him with glossy eyes. He nodded like a baby, lounging on his arms. Tae took him like a koala outside the shop and went to his car as it isn't safe there. There was a teary-eyed girl sitting in one of the table, looking at them. No, I won't let you go away from me. You are mine. Tae and Jungkook are in car with a sniffing bunny male on the elder's lap. Jungkook, I want to know why you didn't come to meet me. Tae, it's beautiful. Promise me you won't cry. Then I will tell. Jungkook, I promise. Now tell me. Tae, I was in hospital. Jungkook, what happened to you? Are you fine? Tae, shh, don't panic, beautiful. Nothing happened to me. Relax, baby. Jungkook nodded as Tae started telling him everything. Why he didn't show up to the younger, always see him from far, and never approached him. As he come to know about it when he went to meet the younger. So as for the safety, he didn't went to meet him. He don't know how many are following him. As days passed, he captured them and had been injured during the fight that led him to stay in the hospital. After that, he thought of coming to his baby. Jungkook's eyes turned teary, hearing it, as he looked at Tae, who was wiping his tears. Tae, I told you to don't cry, beautiful. Jungkook, what if something happened to you, huh? Can't you be careful? Tae, I'm sorry, I won't do that again, beautiful. Jungkook, Hyungi, 2 weeks ago, Appa's boss come to our home with a proposal. Tae, I know that, baby. Jungkook sat up from his chest as he looked at him with wide eyes. Jungkook, you know it? How? Tae was about to say something when Jungkook looked at him, gasping. Jungkook, yeah, how can I forget that? You are, of course, you will know it. Tae laughed out loudly, seeing his pouting baby. Jungkook, don't laugh at me. He hid his face in his hands and slightly hit his biceps, earning a hiss from him. Jungkook worriedly looked at him, touching his hands, and looked at it was plastered. He looked at him with teary eyes. Tae, you promised me you won't cry, beautiful. Jungkook, why don't you take care of yourself, huh? He said, crying as Tae calmed him down, promising that he will look after it. Jungkook, is it hurting? Tae, no, beautiful. He kissed his hands, caressing it. As Tae smiled. Tae, my baby love. Jungkook, if you know they come, why you didn't stop them? Tae, I wanted to come to you, but I couldn't as it will only make problems for you. As we couldn't find who it is, and I'm sure that you won't say yes. Jungkook, don't be so sure of that. He said, smirking at him. Tae, oh come on, beautiful. I know you love me, and you are mine. Tae said persuasively, attaching his lips with him, as Jungkook smiled after, circling his hands around his neck, kissing him back with full of love. He gasped when he felt a cold hand roaming inside his shirt. And after that, they pulled away, attaching their forehead together. It's been 2 weeks after that. Tae had met Mr. and Miss John. It was a big day as Tae wanted to marry him as soon as possible. Junguk wanted that too. Day after the confession, he was with Tae as he told his parents, and after that they both went to meet them. Both were little hesitant, but after seeing him taking care of and seeing their son being so happy made them accepted. They told Koi about it as he fired his appa, but he got a job in Kim Enterprises in which he got it in his qualification. Mr. Koi was angry seeing his sister crying and telling about it as she saw them together on a coffee shop. They don't know about Tae. YN. Brother, I want him, she said crying. Mr. Koi, don't worry YN, I will do something. YN nodded, still crying. Mr. Koi, yes, okay, finish the job and you will get the money. He cut the call and told her sister. Two months later. Now it's the day as he was waiting for his baby, but he frowned when he didn't saw him coming. There was a chaos going on there as he went down. Tae, Hyung, Jimin, Tae, Junguk is missing. Tae, what? He asked worryingly. His baby is missing. He quickly went outside, panicking, to the dressing room and saw his baby's parents talking there. Tae, what happened? Where is Junguk? Mrs. Dion. Tae, my cookie, I don't know. When we come here to call him, he wasn't here. What happened to my baby? She said crying. Tae, Amma, I will bring him here. I promise you, nothing will happen to my beautiful. Hyung, he said as they nodded as he went out to the car. Tae, where are you, baby? He told his Hyungs to track as they called him, telling the place. Tae, hold on, baby, Hyung is coming. He saw the car that showed on the camera as he drive fast and catched it as he get down. The men inside the car ran outside, but they were catched by his guards. He ran to the car and saw Junguk lying inside unconscious and a girl touching his face. He pulled him to himself. YN, you leave him, he is mine. Few minutes ago, Junguk was happily sitting on the chair looking at the mirror, shyly smiling. His Amma Appa were outside doing something. He looked at the door as it knocked. He opened it. After that, he don't know what happened. Present. He glared at her as his men took her away. Tae, baby, beautiful, love, wake up. His eyes teared up as he took him in his arms and went to their home, calling the doctor. He was caressing his hands, softly kissing it, as he saw him slowly waking up. Tae, beautiful, baby, are you okay? Jungkook woke up, looking at him as he groaned, holding his head. Jungkook. What happened to me, Tae? Tae, nothing, baby. Are you okay? He nodded as Tae made him sit on the bed as he caressed his head. Junguk, Tae, I remember someone knocking on the door and I opened it. And after that, I don't remember anything. Tae told him what happened a few hours ago as Junguk gasped looking at him. Tae, beautiful, don't be scared. I'm here, okay? Junguk, I trust you, Tae. He said as Tae leaned in, capturing his lips into a kiss. Tae gave him water and medicine for headache. Junguk, Junguk, our engagement. Tae, don't worry, take rest, beautiful. There is still time, okay, Bun? Jungkook nodded as he lay on his chest and both cuddled in the bed. After half an hour later, Tae came to the stage with Jungkook in his arms, who was shyly hiding his face in his chest. Jungkook, Tae, put me down, everyone is looking. Tae smiled, kissing his head and stand in the stage as Jungkook get down, blushing, hiding in his arms. After that, they exchanged the rings. They held the smooth hands of his beautiful, putting the ring and kissed his hands. And Jungkook too put it, kissing his cheeks. Tae, I love you, my beautiful. Jungkook, I love you too, hubby. Mr. Koi lost his company and is trying to get it back, but he couldn't as after that he didn't saw his sister and he tried to find her but he couldn't as he lost everything and after some days he vanished too. The end. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like my story, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment, guys. See you in next story. Bye bye.